Straight up, box!
Karen Self has a resume that speaks for itself. 12 state titles, over 850 wins, over 34 seasons.
Good ball fake, nice.
She stands alone at the top as the winningest Arizona high school girls basketball coach of all time.
See it?
But before she got into coaching, she was a hooper herself at ASU.
I played at Arizona State from the fall of '87 till the spring of '91.
Not only that, but she did track in Tempe too.
I threw shot put and discus at ASU for 2 years, but I ended up having back surgery in the fall of my junior year. And my scholarship was for basketball. I was doing track because I loved it and it was fun and it was so individualized that I could make it work. But after my back injury, they were like, you're done, right? And I was like, yeah, I know I'm done.
With her college career cut short by a back injury, Self switched gears and sought out a coaching opportunity at Seton Catholic Prep in Chandler.
I heard they were paying $2,000 for the season, and I thought, $2,000 just to coach basketball, I think I could try that. So I did it, and I loved it. I got bit by the bug, and I've been here ever since. Nice, Sophie, yes!
From 1992 to now, Self has led the Sentinels to a dozen state championships and coached some of Arizona's most prominent players, priding her teams on a defensive philosophy that the coach at her alma mater has modeled after.
This is kind of why I think Molly Miller is such a great coach, because I really feel like she's putting out there exactly what I would want my teams to do, and just play with a high motor, play great defense, play with great intensity, and just make the basketball fun.
Everyone say it with me. Pace, pace, pace.
And from the moment Miller got hired by ASU, she has made an emphasis in meeting with program alumni like Self.
Yeah, I mean, she got the job, and I don't think it was 24 hours later, I get a phone call. Hey, this is Molly Miller. I'm like, hi. So great to talk to you, but like, why are you calling me? But she did. She wanted to really kind of dive into the history of the program, talk to people that are still around that can, kind of generate some, energy and electricity around the program. And I could not be more excited for her. I think she's done an amazing job.
Miller has brought that electricity and energy back to Tempe in a way that has reminded many of the days of legendary coach Charlie Turner Thorne.
Charlie was always known for teams that would just defend and just get in your grill. And so it is a little bit of, kind of a return to what I consider, and I consider Charlie a really close friend. And I think, I've always been a fan of hers. And so just with her retiring, that was a big hole to fill. I think Molly is a perfect example of what Arizona State has to offer.
An offer that Miller has managed to sell in the form of season tickets. So much so that Self even bought some herself.
To draw me in and make me want to get season tickets, that just feels like, it's not that I didn't want them before, it's just that I didn't have the time, but now I'm all in on it. There you go, so much better.
And while Self's legendary coaching career is starting to wind down, she'll always be a Sun Devil for life.
I'm kind of, as they say, in the fourth quarter of my coaching career. I probably maybe 10 years left, but I will always be an ASU fan.
In Chandler, Blake Neiman, Fox 10 Sports.